Hello Ratbags, it's Jade. Welcome to a CUBEWORLD video. Make sure you like the video, guys. If you want to see CUBEWORLD content come in when it's released, absolutely show me interest now. Wolfram von Funk, otherwise known as Wole, was silent for pretty much 6 years, other than a few posts every now and then on Twitter. Now you can't shut him up. He's been tweeting even more, but also actually something really serious and important, discussing a little bit about why the game has taken so long to appear properly and why he just went silent for long periods. Also, he's highlighting some new features of the game, showing basically how you can reconnect and join your LANs once you've done some co-op with a friend. So let's dive into that right now. So basically, when you've joined your friends, you'll be able to teleport to them anywhere on the map, no matter what they're up to, what other part of the world they're in. You don't have to worry about being too far away from your friends. Remember, it's procedurally generated CUBEWORLD, so there are chances that when you're spawning on server, you could be miles away. If you go off and do an adventure with your friend, when you come back, you'll actually be able to have the chance to go back to the lands that you were questing in. It's all separated by these distinct little tile sets. So you can see pretty much the tile includes that whole biome. So we've got like an island biome there, then we've got like the snow ice biome, then a tree forest biome, and then maybe something more dense and thick. And that's pretty much how you're going to choose where to go across the map. Wole is calling it travel history. You'll be able to go to all your previously visited lands, in fact, not just after a multiplayer session. In fact, from what he's saying here, you'll be able to revisit any lands you've previously visited straight away and pretty easily. Martin Littlewood, who I remember actually playing this game back in the day as well, says, how are they ordered? So when you press left or right arrow, how does it decide which it's going to be? It doesn't look to be alphabetical. Is it maybe order of discovery or something else? Wole has said they ordered by the last time of your visit. So if you have gone and explored hundreds of different biomes, which is totally possible in CUBEWORLD, then you will just have to remember the one that you went to ages ago and just keep pressing the arrow keys so that you go all the way back. It's pretty interesting and it's pretty cool to get some more info. Now let's talk about what the situation was with Wole. Why has CUBEWORLD taken so long to come out, and why was there such big gaps in silence in between updates or news? He actually put this post out yesterday. Dear CUBEWORLD community, I think this is the right place for this. This is where it all started, where my little passion project came to life and became something much bigger. Here's my explanation why I think it took me so long, why there were no updates and so on. When I released CUBEWORLD back in 2013 on our homepage, I was enthusiastic to finally share my game with you. It was a dream come true for me. I wanted to be a game developer since I was a kid. As some of you might remember, we get DDoSed as soon as we opened the shop. It might sound silly, but this event traumatized me and kind of broke something inside me. I never told anyone about it and I don't want to go into the details, but I'm dealing with anxiety and depression ever since. Social media didn't improve it, as you might imagine. I'm still not sure if it's a good idea to tell the world about it, but I wanted to give the fans an explanation. There were several points in the past years where I considered releasing an update, but every time I was afraid it wasn't good enough. I'm also a bit perfectionist and it made me rework everything from scratch several times. The version I'm planning to release is basically CUBEWORLD 2.0. There's still many things I'd like to add in the future, but I think the version is already fun. I hope some of you will enjoy the upcoming release. I'm working on a new homepage and still want to add some lore related things to the game before the release. Wow, so just wow, what a dude. I mean, I imagined it was something like that. I didn't realise it was down to the DDoS, but I have said in my previous videos that fame and interest in you can be a big deal. And when you have literally thousands, possibly even hundreds of thousands at the time interested in your game, and you're maybe not even a real game developer as such, you're just someone that does it as a hobby, that can be really challenging. And having anxieties and stress and worries about stuff like that, even if you're maybe even a bit just shy, exposing yourself and having all these people trying to find out information can be really damaging. That's why some tubers go to really big lengths not to show their face or show their names or show where they live, because if they do ever get big, it can cause an impact. By the way, I don't care. You guys know exactly where I'll be living. I'll tell you guys where I am. You come give me cakes, whatever you want. You can't really say, oh, I wish he'd done something earlier. I wish he'd let us know earlier, because that's not how anxiety or depression obviously works. With issues like this, that it can affect you that much. And obviously he's not give us all the details because he doesn't want to. It's his right not to share. But for sure, going forward, I actually really hope he gets in contact with some sort of media team or find someone that can help him really run and help ignite his social media. literally help him take the pressure off running the game and doing things, because he is going to find a lot of scrutiny. There is going to be lots of positives and there will be some negatives coming his way once the game's out. We're going to see reviews for it, we're going to see Steam reviews for it, we're going to see game stuff from lots and lots of game articles and stuff like that, and that can all be a lot of interest, and we don't want him to feel pressured again or have this worry that something's not right and then obviously the game doesn't get updated or fixed, or he just isn't actually feeling that great. So yeah, as I said, I really hope he finds some sort of PR company or finds someone in his community, maybe in Discord, or people that have kept him up to date or supported him all these years, to maybe help run his social media networks and just be his basic spokesman. I think that would be important as well, with all the problems and issues that I'm sure are going to pop up, because like games like these, they're always going to be issues. It'd be good for the company and for CUBEWORLD to have someone that can deal with it rapidly. I'm just saying, if you want, I'm down. I know all about community management. I've been following and harassing and stalking all the other community managers for all the other games. Maybe that's not the pitch I should be aiming for, but you get the idea. Interest is definitely hyping up around CUBEWORLD now. The big news outlets have all been reporting on it in the last few days. Kotaku, IGN, and a bunch of other smaller ones too. It's going to be really interesting to see what happens when it comes out. I am getting a little bit excited. I can't wait to start running down. I'm going to go and revisit and see what I can find out about the alpha and see if I can actually get hold of a copy. I unfortunately couldn't get hold of a copy. It wasn't available. My account didn't have one on board. I guess maybe I didn't buy it, but I swear I distinctly remember trying this out on my laptop and my laptop just couldn't handle it. But anyway, there you go. That's what's happening with Wale at the moment. Showing off even more. I'm sure we're going to get even more teasers, even more clips, more videos on YouTube. I can't wait to keep following this game. I really, something about it, it's just something quite magical. I like the story of the developer, and I love the idea of just this procedural generated quests and sort of lore, and you're just going to go around having fun, adventuring, exploring, and it looks like there's so many different biomes as well. I know some of these have always been there anyway in the alpha, but some of these definitely look a lot more newer. So if you're hyped for CUBEWORLD, make sure you've got notifications turned on. I'm going to keep you up to date with everything you need to know, and expect plenty of gameplay and guides near the time. Until next time, rat bags, I will see you later.